Hi everyone, welcome back to my YouTube channel. So today I thought that I'd come up with a little bit more of a gentle circuit. So there's loads of workouts that are going around at the moment. A lot of them are very dynamic, a lot of them are very intense, and they ask a lot of our body and our joints. So if you're someone who feels like the workouts you're seeing at the moment are just that little bit too hard or just that little bit too much, this is designed to be a little bit less impact, little bit shorter in time, and something that's going to get you, kind of feeling like you're working out and your heart rate up a little bit without having to fling yourself around doing burpees and everything like that. So I hope you like it. Let me know. Don't forget to like the button and subscribe, and yeah, enjoy. Hi guys, so what we're going to start with in our more of a gentle workout is just getting our glutes fired up. So if you come down onto a mat, and we're going to lay onto our side, lean on your elbow, knees in a bent position, heels should be in line with the bum, and you're just going to lift that top leg away from the bottom leg. Really concentrating, if you can, on lifting the leg up by squeezing the glute. So try not to rock back with the hips. Just really fire up that glute. I'm going to do 30 seconds of this. Ten seconds to go. And when we finish this set, the next set is going to be a straight leg lift. So 2, 1, and we're switching. Straighten out that top leg and lift it up just as high as you can go. Helps if you try and just keep those abs tensed a little bit, keep some tension through there. Don't just let the work all be done with your back. Really use the glute. 10 seconds. And the next one is going to be circles. So little circles. So legs still straight, we're just going in one direction. Just keep circling, little circles. And 15 seconds, we're going to switch direction. Really good. So hopefully you're starting to feel that hip and glute burn a little bit now. That's totally normal. And the next one, we're going to come in knee to chest. So bring that knee up to the chest just as high as you can go and stretch it back out. Keep going, really good. 15 seconds left to go. And at the end of this one, we're going to flip over really quickly and do the same on the other side. So that'll be 2 minutes each leg. 2, 1, and switch over. So same position. Down onto your elbow, knees bent, heels in line with the bum, and lift that top leg away from the bottom. 30 seconds again. Keep going. 10 seconds left. So same as the other leg, we're going to go from here into a straight leg raise. 3, 2, 1, and go. Straighten the top leg and just lift it up just as high as comfortable for you. Go at your own pace. Remember to keep the abs switched on as much as you can. Squeeze them nice and tight to relieve pressure on your back. 10 seconds. 2, 1, and we're going to go into our little circles. So same direction just to start for 15 seconds. And switch direction. Well done. So starting to feel that glute burn again. After this, we've got the knee to chest. And that's our last round. And go. Knee up to the chest. Keep going at your own pace. Really good. 10 seconds left. Keep going. And stop there. Well done everyone. So started off our little circuit with a round of glute work. We'll step it up again now to a little bit more mobility and a warm up. Okay guys, so we're going to come into a little bit of mobility just before we start the workout itself. So I wanted to start off first of all with some ankle breaks. So this is going to basically give us that room in the ankle when we get moving. So we're going to put one foot slightly in front of the other. The weight's going to come up forward into the front leg with the back leg, the toe just resting down behind. And for 30 seconds, you're just going to almost do a little calf raise. So this leg's hardly got any weight in it. Just pick up that back leg at any time. And you're pushing the weight through that front leg. So you should feel, anyone who's got any ankle stiffness, maybe a little bit round the front, maybe through the calf. And we're just going to go for 30 seconds of just keep rocking into that front leg, and you'll start to feel a little bit of space through that ankle, hopefully. And we're going to switch legs, so show you from front on. If you're anything like me and you've been running, it's very tight. Really good. And I think we should just go through that one more time as well. Five seconds. Okay, let's go back onto the leg we started on. So back toe just resting behind. I can already feel that ankle's just that little bit looser. If it helps here to have something to hold on to, a chair, absolutely. It's always really helpful too to actually put your foot and try and get your knee to the wall. So get it the right amount of distance away from you and just push that range into the wall as much as you possibly can. Let's switch legs. Normally you'll find you've got one leg just that little bit looser than the other. Last 5 seconds. And stop. Next one, if we come down onto our mats, onto both of our knees, front foot comes forward, and for 30 seconds, we're just going to rock forward. So the foot and the knee doesn't change position. You just rock forward, and you should feel it down the front of the thigh on the back leg. So from the side, just looks like this. Five more seconds, and we're going to switch legs. So forward onto the other leg, just rock forward. If you feel like you feel in that stretch nice and you feel loose, always got the option to bring the hands above the head, get a little bit more of a stretch down the stomach that way. Ten seconds left. Good stuff, and stop there. Next one, forward again. The right leg is going to come out to the side, so the foot points away from you. There's about a 90-degree angle in that knee, maybe just a little bit more. And for 30 seconds, they're just going to now rock into that hip. So the foot has to be far enough away that when you rock, the knee isn't coming too far over the toe. It should just get level with the toe. And just sit into that at your own pace. Ten more seconds. And switch legs. Good stuff, keep it going, just at your own pace. Definitely think I'm a little tighter on this side. Three seconds. And stop there. Well done. So next we're going to come down onto our mat. We're going to do a 90-90. So this is our front leg, 90-degree angle in the knee. So if you had a piece of wire running through your heel, it would go through your ankle and then through your knee. So, and then the same this way, knee into the hip. So you've got a 90-degree angle, exactly the same at the back. So there, and then piece of wire running from the knee there. And what you're going to do, if this is enough of a stretch for you here, you're going to sit here for 30 seconds. If you feel you can rock forward, you're going to do that. If you can feel like you've got space to rock over the side, you're going to do that. And if you've got even more space, reach over towards that back foot. So you can do one, you can do two, or you can do all three, okay? So just stay here if that's enough. For 30 seconds, just keep slowly rocking over there. If you've got space, add in over the side of the thigh, and if you've definitely got a really good hip range, reach back. Good stuff, and we're going to do exactly the same and switch legs. So again, pick the option that's right for you. Rock back if you can. Probably getting a few creaks at this point as your hips open up and start to get moving, which is not a bad thing. Last one. And then with both your feet back out in front, feet wider than hip width apart, hands down behind, you drop both knees to the right and both knees to the left. We're going to just do 10 of those. Well done. Okay, next one, we're just going to come into some calf stretches just to stretch out our calves before we get going. So hands down on the floor in front of you, and you're just going to pedal the calves out behind you. So from the side. And stop there. So after the calf stretches, we're going to come back down onto our all fours. So hands flat on the floor, knees flat on the floor, knees on the floor. So as you can see here, what you're going to do is with your right arm, you're going to reach through that gap and then you're going to open up to a twist. And we're going to do 5 each side. And switch ways. So now with the right arm, feed it through and open up. Good stuff. Next one. We're just going to come up, and before we get going into the workout, just going to do a little bit more of a full body warm up. So feet just wider than hip width apart, and we're just going to do some twists. So twist around with your upper body, use your hips. That side leg can come up onto the toe just to give you that extra little bit of range. Good stuff. And then from there, some arm circles. Switch direction. Good. Just open and close the arms, get some movement through the chest. Good. And just a little bit of jogging on the spot, nice and light, get those arms moving. Good stuff. And we're going to come down into 5 squats. So with squats, heels down, don't come up, sit back into your bum. So as you can see from the side, one thing that always helps me is my first motion is to go back with my bum. Back and then sit down. Because if you don't, you can sit down, as you can see, the heels can come up. So sit back, sit down. Good stuff. Okay, so hopefully you should be feeling a little bit warmer now, ready to go into a few more active movements, and we will crack on with the main part of the workout. Okay guys, so we're going to go into the workout now. It's going to be 40 seconds on, 20 seconds rest. So you get a nice little bit of rest at the end. As I said before, the movements aren't going to be really tough. They're just going to be something to get your heart rate up. So the first set of 40 seconds, we've got jogging on the spot. Now, this can be very simple. You've either got jogging very lightly. If this is even too much for your joints, you've got marching. Use these arms. And if jogging's nice and comfortable for you, let's get those knees a little bit higher. Okay, that's exercise number 1. Exercise number 2 is a step back and reach forward. So with your feet together, you're going to step back with one leg and reach forward with the arms, okay? And then switch legs. Now, this exercise can be as difficult as you make it because you can step back and really drop that knee behind and push the arms away at the same time. So if you go for the toughest version, it's going to look like this. You can even add a really small weight to your hands. If that's a little bit tough for you, you've simply got to step back and push as fast as you want it to be. So some options there for round 2. Round 3 is star jumps. Very simply, arms above the head, keep the feet moving. If this is too much for you, then obviously you can just step your feet apart and step the feet back. Feet apart, feet back. If star jumps are okay, obviously you can always push the speed on those. Okay, the next one we've got after that is squats. So feet just wider than hip width. As I said before, we're going to sit back, squat down at your own pace. No rush, make sure you get really good form. Next after that, we've got pull downs. So one foot slightly behind the other, arms up in the air. You're going to pull that leg in towards you. A little bit of a rhythm to get going with this. And after 20 seconds, just simply going to switch legs. Okay, and the next one is a sumo squat. So feet nice and wide, a little bit wider than we've got when we do our normal squat. Feet facing about 45 degrees at an angle. You're going to squat down and press with the arms. So you're really pushing the shoulder blades together, opening up of the chest. And we've got 40 seconds of that. Okay guys, so as I said, into the main part of the workout now. So we're starting with our 40 seconds of work of jogging. You've got your different adaptations if you need to. So we're just going to go in 2, 1, go. So I'm just generally going to sort of demo the middle option. So like I said, you have got the march here if you want, or the jog, which is what I'm doing. And if you really want to go for it, you've got some high knees. Fast contacts, if you're feeling up to it, drive those arms and really get that blood pumping as fast as you want to go. So if you can up it, up it. If you don't want to, that's totally fine. 10 seconds. Stop there. Well done. One down. Next one, we have our step back to push. So just as a reminder, step back, reach forward with the arms. We're going in 5 seconds. 2, 1, go. So remember, just as deep as you think you can go and as fast as you think you can go. Make sure that front knee doesn't drop in. So you're trying to push it away from you. And use those arms to get some nice stretch going. Keep going. So from the side, if this is enough. That's totally fine. If you want to go a bit deeper, that's good. 10 seconds. And stop there. Well done. 2 down. Third exercise is star jumps, and we're going to be going in 10 seconds. So remember, at your own pace, as fast as you feel comfortable doing. 2, 1, go. Halfway, guys, 20 seconds to go. Keep moving, keep them legs going. Five seconds. And stop there. Great set. Quite tough star jumps once you get your breathing going, so well done. Next one is our squats. So feet just a little bit wider than hip width, I'd say. We're going in 5 seconds. And remember to sit back with that bum first. 2, 1, go. So this is at your own pace. Sit down as deep as you can. If your squat is to here, that's fine. If you feel that in the legs, next week, bit lower. It's harder if you can get 90 degrees, but you have to keep the weights through the heels. Make sure you keep your abs fired up, keep good form. 15 seconds left to go. Keep it going. Five seconds. Well done. And stop there. Great set. Next we have the alternating leg and pull down. So arms above the head, foot slightly back, pull down. And we're going to switch after 20. Okay? We're going in 3, 2, 1, go. So you'll get into a little bit of a rhythm of this, but start foot and hand up, pull with the knee. Try and keep fairly straightforward with the hips and the shoulders. A little bit of a turn is okay. Get into that rhythm. Get that full body stretch. And we're going to switch sides. So arms above the head and pull down. Keep going, guys, well done. Not long left, 4 seconds. And stop there. Well done. And the last one we've got is our Sumo Squats. So feet nice and wide, toes facing away. We're going in 5 seconds, and you're going to push away with the arms. 2, 1, go. So this is perfect if you've been sitting a lot, making sure that you're opening the chest up, sitting in. And this is just about, if you can only get a little squat and a little squeeze, totally fine. If you can get more with the arms and not with the legs, or more with the legs and not with the arms, you're just working on trying to push the range of both. You've got 15 seconds, and this is end of round 1. And stop there. Really well done, guys. So that's 1 round done. We're going to do another round. So grab a quick drink, and you've got about a minute's rest. Okay guys, so we're back for our round 2. We are looking for another 40 seconds of jogging. So we're going to go in 15 seconds, that'll give us 1:20 off. Just enough time for me to get my watch back to the beginning. And we're going to start with our jogging, okay? So we're going in 5 seconds. 2, 1, go. So hopefully you're feeling nice and warm, nice and loose. You know what's coming now, so you can go for it a little bit more. You know your length of time, you know how your body feels. So pick that pace up a tiny little bit, pick the knees up if you've got it in you, and keep going. You've got 10 seconds left. Keep those feet nice and light up onto the balls of your feet and toes. Keep going. And stop there. Well done. Next we have our backward step and push forward. Going in 10 seconds. 3, 2, 1, go. So again, now you're feeling really nice and loose. Maybe pick up the pace a little bit, or maybe just go a bit deeper, or maybe both. Push with the arms. Get that stretch through the arms, through the shoulders. You'll feel it if you're tight. Try and get that knee to stay strong. No wobbling of the knee. If the knee's wobbling, don't step back quite as far. And stop there. Well done. Next we have star jumps. Doing great guys, 2 down of this second round. You're going to go in 5 seconds. 2, 1, go. Quick contact if you've got it in you. Arms nice and high, and then pull the arms back down. Don't just let them fall, pull the arms. Get a little bit of toning, a little bit of strength. You've got 10 seconds to go. And stop there. Well done guys. Next one, we have squats. So, as I said before, feet slightly wider than hip width. Remember to sit back with that bum first. We are going in 3, 2, 1, and go. Really important that you sit back and keep those heels down. Keep your abs strong, tense them. Do not let the lower back collapse in. Heels on the floor and knees pushed out and away. Don't want you to have your knees collapsing inwards. It's not a stable position. And just keep going at your own pace, as deep as you can possibly go. 10 seconds left. And after this, we've got 2 exercises left. 2, 1, stop. Well done. So the next one we have alternating leg pull down. So we'll switch halfway. So starting with one foot slightly behind you, arms above your head, and we're going to go in 3, 2, 1, go. So really kick up with that knee. If you've got it in, you push back into the ground. Pull down with the arms with intensity and meaning, and you'll start to get that full body stretch. 20 seconds, so we're going to switch there. Keep going guys. Doing well. After this, we've just got one exercise left. And stop. Well done. So, last exercise. We've got our sumo squats. So feet nice and wide, toes pointing at 45-degree angle, and you're going to squeeze back with your arms. Okay? 3, 2, 1, and go. Last set of 40 seconds work. Well done, keep it going. Halfway, last set. Ten seconds. And stop. Well done. That is the end of our second round, guys. Done brilliantly. 40 seconds on, 20 seconds off. Now, I say that we've done 2 rounds. I found with people that I've done this with that 2 is enough. If you're feeling good and you're feeling like you could go for a third, I would 100% recommend it. Maybe you do 2 today and maybe you up it to a third next time you do this video. So entirely up to you. All you've got to do is rewind the video, probably 6 minutes or so, as we did 6 exercises, and you'll be back to the beginning. So hope you enjoyed it, and let me know what you think to the exercises. Okay guys, so if you've completed the workout, I just wanted to finish off with a little stretch. I think it's really important that we try to stretch out our glutes, particularly if it's something that you haven't been doing much during this lockdown period. So first of all, legs out in front. I think just relaxing this leg a little bit. So if I relax my right leg, get this left leg straight out. Important to keep the back and the shoulders straight. So no rounding of the shoulders as you collapse. Take your arms up above your head, and you're just going to reach forward as far as you can go without rounding the shoulders and the back. So I can get further if I give up and I round, but if I keep my shoulders back, I can get less further than otherwise, but it's a better stretch. Keep that there. If you can, of course, reach down, maybe pull, get a little bit of a lat stretch, but other than that, just stay where you are. And we're going to switch legs. So relax this left leg now, reach up above your head and bend forward. You should feel this in your hamstring underneath your thigh. Keep it there. Next one I wanted to quickly show you was our glute stretch. So probably the easiest one I know is to take the right leg over the left knee, and you can simply just pull that knee in towards you, and you should feel a stretch down your glute there. If you've got a little bit more space, take the right arm and twist. Again, no hunching of the back, keep that back nice and straight, and just hold it there. Breathe into it. The more we breathe, the more space we find. Well done. And we're going to switch sides. So left foot over the right knee. Hug that knee in, and if that's enough there to get a stretch down that glute, great. If not, take the left hand and rotate back straight. And well done. Next one, we're going to put our soles of our feet together. Further away your feet are, the easier this is, and just straight back again, rock over. If you can pull your feet in, then you're more likely to feel that in your groins. And next one, just how we started, except a little slower. So feet down in front of you, wider than hips apart, hands are down behind you, and just drop the knees to one side. and let them rock into that and just stretch them out. You should feel that down the front of your quad as well on this leg. And then pick them up, and we're going to swap sides just as far as you can go. And again, switch sides. So if you can only get to here and it feels really a real stretch, just stay there. And then one more time to the other side. Well done. And then just to finish, lastly, think a little bit of a push out of the calves. So up into your downward dog position, and just walk your calves out behind. Well done, that's session done. I would recommend doing a little bit more stretching depending on how you feel. Just take your time, plenty of water. Hope you really enjoyed the session. Let me know what you thought of it, and hopefully see you back here with some more workouts very soon.